take on the aspect of Clown Sarker. Should I even ask what's going on here? Seizing 2 cans of inexpensive soft drink from where they fell from Karako's bandoliers, you shake them and pull the pins. Then, with malice aforethought, you direct the twin streams at the sea dwellers. Yeah. I don't think it was your internet that died for a second. I think it might have been mine. Lovely. You smell banana and strawberry as the deadly streams play upon them. Wait, what was the last thing that, what was the last thing? Was it this line that was the last thing that you saw before things went, a bit haywire? So, I'll just start back from here, because I think that's where it, cut out. You take on the aspect of Clown Sarker. I haven't gotten to the, I don't think I've gotten to the bad end image, have I? Seizing 2 cans of inexpensive soft drink from where they fell from Karako's bandoliers, you shake them and pull the pins. Then, with malice aforethought, you direct the twin streams at the sea dwellers. You smell banana and strawberry as the deadly streams play upon them. Already weakened, they fall back with cries under the withering onslaught. As soon as the streams slacken, you take up 2 more cans, shake them, and deal out death to the unrighteous. Well then. You smell peach and diet root beer this time, but no pity softens your heart. You wouldn't care even if it were pineapple watermelon you were spraying on these fruits. But these finheads are made of tough stuff. Rallying even in the face of this intense onslaught, they push forward and, seizing some bladed weapons from the purple blood pool, advance upon you. Not one step back. You vow to the memory of Karako Pirate. You stand your ground in desperation, grabbing some of the cans of diet tonic water and club soda. I'm good. And opening up your batteries once again, but to no avail. The trident pierces you to the bone, followed by a scimitar, a tomahawk, a short spear, and so many other bladed weapons that the sheer weight of them drives you to the ground where your red, precious blood flows in moderate streams, mixing with the purple blood of your proto-friend. This is the end, you realize. You're glad you died in righteous battle. You're glad you created even the tiny, sputtering, temporary moral force field in your local region that you did. You can feel your life and narrative point of view slipping away, but you are content. Yet, what's that you see above you now? A dark space has opened up, even darker than the night sky, and 2 stiff-looking winged figures are descending. They land next to you. Oh shit, we are going to Clown Heaven. They land next to you and gently place their stiff hands under you. Then they ascend once again, lifting you higher and higher into the darker space. As you pass the boundary of the heavenly carnival, your life seems to revive within you. And as the fabric of the place closes around you and the two stiff mannequins place you on a carousel horse next to Karako, you realize that planets, universes, dimensions, realities, powers, principalities, and cosmos come and go. But friendship is forever. That's where. Okay. That was not how I thought that was going to end. Wait, was that the. There's no way that was a good end, right? Alright, time to go this route. We grab him by the coattails and try to keep him from participating. Not that you're good. Oh, good. Grab him from words. Jeez. Okay. Grab him by the coattails and try to keep him from precipitating a disaster. What are the alternates? Oh. You leap forward and grab Karako by the coattails. Or by his belt. You aren't actually sure what a coattail is? Jesus, he's strong. You can barely hold him. It's like trying to restrain a small truck. Oh, okay. Yeah. His legs rotate wildly, kicking up a cloud of dust, and he brandishes his bladed weapons wildly in the direction of the Sea Dwellers. After a startled moment in which they jump backward, the Sea Dwellers have started to laugh again, coming up with more stupid insults and fish puns. This is not helping. Karako runs twice as hard, honks twice as loud, shakes his weapons twice as threateningly. Hey, hey, you shout at Karako, trying to be heard above the fracas, holding on with all your might and digging in your heels. You have half a mind to just let him go, to pay the Sea Dwellers back for their insults, but you try to keep a cool head. You're doing your proto friend much more good trying to restrain his wrath. You've now succeeded in wrapping your arms all the way around him, and now you get in front of him, holding him back with straight arms, bellowing soothingly into his face and trying to avoid the bladed weapons he's brandishing. I need to know how you bellow soothingly. But it's not working. You can see from the contorted features, the bared teeth, the distended nostrils with smoke coming out, the blazing eyes, that Karako is getting more and more enraged. And suddenly, all his rage seems to reach a kindling point. His body vibrates violently, and his eyes grow huge and round. And suddenly, from his body comes something like a nuclear blast pressure wave of fear and violence. And suddenly from his body, something like a nuclear blast pressure wave of fear and violence sends you flying through the air like a scrap of paper in a gale. What the fuck? Are you hallucinating? But you can see as you soar above the path, the Sea Dwellers aren't laughing anymore. In fact, they're screaming in terror and fleeing wildly, blundering into the razor leaves, being impaled by spring thorns, and burned by pod acid, and generally receiving a stern retribution that awaits assholes. Then your head collides with a tree branch and you are rendered unable to narrate for a while. How long is a while? You wake up lying in the dust. As consciousness returns, you realize that you're lying on the path, and as it returns further, the small clown-painted figure is seated next to you, quite calm now. He smiles fondly as he sees you sit up. Honk. You smile in return. You express relief that he realizes you were acting in his best interest, holding him back from the Finheads. And now, though largely because of his unexpected burst of clown sorcery, or whatever that was, everything has turned out for the best. Karako holds his arms for a big hug, but then remembering his bladed weapons at his belt, sticks out his hand. You shake it warmly. Oh, precious! Oh, I love him. the one that it shows here is the Dark Carnival one. Paropolis best boy. Yes, he is. He's so adorable. I love him. Oh. So next time it'll be volume 15. And then time after that will be the one that I'm like really excited to get to. But for now, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I am so tired. Good night.